me through the first things first. I'm safe, never looking for me.
For this tip, you're going to want to land at the bottom of houses, because at the top of the house where people usually land at the roof, there will be a chest. If so, the chest spawn is there, and usually there's no shotguns come out of the chest unless they get lucky enough to get a heavy or the new double barrel shotgun. So if you go down and you get a pump or a chest, once they come to you, it's going to be a better chance of you killing them instead of them killing you. This next tip, you're going to want to find the sensitivity to your liking that is not too slow, because you want to be able to build against opponents, and you also want to not be too slow in an actual fight, because if you're churning and you're jumping around trying to shoot each other, you want to make sure you're able to hit them accurately and fast enough. So you can see here, I turned mine down and I had to put it all the way back up. But that's it for that tip. On to number 3. For tip number 3, for tip number 3, if you're playing on console, which this is for, I really highly suggest you play on Builder Pro, because that way it's easier to build. As you're to build a wall, you gotta do is tap LT, and to build a stair, you gotta do is tap RT, instead of having to switch back and forth multitasking by tapping the RB and LB over and over and over again. This way it's a lot easier and a lot quicker to build, meaning especially if you're playing people who are still using Combat Pro, you're gonna just demolish them in the build battle. So yeah, that's tip number 3. For this next tip, it will be the laser. For this next tip, it will be to laser your opponents when roamers are walking around without, when they're not in their build. Say you're in a 1x1 or you're somewhere where people are not going to be able to shoot you, or it'll be a lot harder for them. You can actually laser your opponents when you have an AR. It works best with the SCAR. If you hold LT, what is it? The sights, the little radar sight thing on your screen, it'll get compact together, and then once it stops moving, that means you have a single shot accuracy, meaning it'll hit them no matter what. You just want to keep tapping that as shown. It was pretty hard to show that, but you just want to keep tapping that over and over again, and then it'll be easier to demolish your opponents. For the last tip, it will be to learn the match. Maybe you wanna, as you can see here, pretty sure I went to Fatal Fields. You wanna land here, you could not just Fatal Fields, but you could land anywhere over and over and over again. And when you land there, go to the same spot. You can land your chest over and over again. That way you just have a better knowledge on the game against your opponents. That way if I go in this building and if I build one wall here, and then this day I made a chest there. That way you get better guns faster to kill your opponents and get their victory royale.
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go.